Can you smell that? This place smells amazing. And today I'm going to give you 10 tips on how to make your home smell amazing. And if this is the kind of content that you like, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And let's get to this channel. We're all about cleaning and organizing your home, saving money, and lots of other fun stuff. So if this is what you like, feel right at home. The first thing I highly recommend on how to make your home smell amazing might be a no-brainer to some of us, but to some of us it might not be that obvious, and it is open your windows first thing in the morning. Just that. As in, it really brings about the nice outdoor smell into your home and then takes out all the air that has been cooped up in the middle of the night. That alone will make your home smell so fresh. Have you ever walked into a room and then it is so stuffy and it just doesn't smell nice? And just opening the windows will make such a huge difference in your home. And if it's really cold, you know, sometimes we have those seasons when it's really, really cold. You can just open it for like the first 30 minutes when you wake up, and then you close the window. And that lets out all the air that has been cooped into the home, and then brings in the fresh air, and then you can close the windows. Simple. I mean, just like that. Tip number 2 on how to make your home smell amazing is to air your bed before you make it. Now, this is something that I didn't know. I just recently learned, because I used to just wake up and make my bed. And okay, initially, let's just be honest, I never used to make my bed. Yes, let's have a moment of silence for this here woman. I'm hanging my head in shame. Okay, but then I was delivered. Praise God, hallelujah. So now I learned how to make my bed. But I used to make it first thing in the morning. But I came to learn when you make it first thing in the morning, just trapping all the bad air in. So what I do is when I wake up in the morning, I just pull back the beddings as I'm getting ready, taking a shower, doing my workout and everything for just like 20 minutes or an hour or 30 minutes or so. And then I come and make my bed. And it really makes such a big difference. Like, who knew? Tip number 3 of how to make your home smell amazing and fresh is use essential oils around your home. Now, this is a whole other video because you can use essential oils in so many different ways. But if you've been watching this channel long enough, you know that I do not like artificial fragrances. I don't like those things that come in a can that you spray or you hang in a room, because those things are full of such dangerous chemicals. That's so I've come to learn. Hello, I had no idea. And they can cause allergic reactions. Some of them can cause hormone disruptions. They contain carcinogens and all manner of nasty things that you don't want to be around you or your family or your kids. So, but essential oils are great because they are natural and they smell so amazing, and your home has a naturally sweet smell. It's really nice. I would highly recommend using essential oils in so many different ways. I've shown some throughout this channel as I'm showing my cleaning videos. If you haven't watched, you can just check that playlist that I will link here. But basically, just use essential oils, and please avoid the artificial fragrances. Just avoid them if you can. If you can't, it's fine. But if you can, avoid them. And I will put a link in the description below of where you can get amazing essential oils at really amazing prices. Tip number 4 of how you can make your home to smell amazing is using pot simmers. Now, let me explain what this is. This is basically where you take a pot, put a little bit of water, and then you put fragrant things like lemons or oranges or orange peels. You can even put some vanilla essence, and you can put some herbs that you like rosemary or anything like that, and then put it on your stove and let it boil. Let it just simmer, for lack of a better word. You can even put essential oils, a few drops here or there. Now, what happens as the pot, as it simmers, see, simmering like this, and then it just releases all those nice fragrances like the orange and vanilla and essential oils like what am I looking for, like lemongrass and rosemary and all that. And eucalyptus, oh my gosh, I love eucalyptus. And then as it evaporates into the air, I'm telling you, this thing goes into every nook and cranny of your home. As in, like, it will leave the kitchen, it will go to the living room, it will go to the bedroom, it will go to the bathroom, depending on how long you boil it, and your home is going to smell so great. And the pot simmers can, if you, depending on how long you want to simmer it on your pot, on your stove, that smell can stay for a whole day. It can even stay for a couple of days, depending on the kind of fragrances and essential oils or herbs that you use. So basically, what I would highly recommend is you use this, like, let's say, for example, you're expecting guests. Okay, who doesn't love guests? I love guests. Thank you, COVID. But back when we used to expect guests, if you're expecting guests or you're expecting a big day, then you can put this just before they come, okay? Or like in the morning before they get there, and just let it boil and boil and boil, simmer gently, just very low flame. Let it just boil and just, get into your home. And I'm telling you, when people walk in, when people just open the door and they walk in, they'll be like, where? They won't even notice whether or not your furniture is new or old, or like that smell just welcomes them into your home. And yes, you're welcome. Yes, you are going to win so many points. And if this is the kind of content that you like, and you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. When you subscribe to this channel, it really helps our channel to grow, and it's really amazing. And I really thank you. And those who have already subscribed, oh, you guys, thank you. Thank you so much. Tip number 5 of how to make your home smell great is using baking soda. You know baking soda, the one that you find in the supermarket? Sometimes they call it bicarbonate of soda, but basically it is such a gem. You know what you can do, for instance, like if you have your carpet and you have not cleaned it and you're starting to feel like it's starting to, I don't know what's wrong with my shoulders today. You guys, they have a life of their own. They just keep doing this. But basically what I am saying is, your carpet is starting to look at my shoulders again, look. Okay, your carpet is starting to emit some sort of musky or musty smell. So what you can do is you take your bicarbonate of soda and just sprinkle it on your carpet. Just sprinkle, and then let it sit for like 30 minutes, okay? Then what it does, bicarbonate of soda or baking soda, what it does, it absorbs those bad odors and just leaves a clean and fresh scent. Basically, there are 2 ways you can make your home to smell great. Number 1, you can introduce great smelling things like the pot simmers you're talking about, or the essential oils, or you can take away the bad smell. Now, the bicarbonate of soda takes away the bad smell from the carpet or even from your sofas. Like, you can spray it on your sofas if you feel like your sofas are starting to smell a certain type of way, and just, if they're made of fabric, that is, and then let it just sit there, and then you vacuum it away. It really just leaves a really nice fresh scent. Really nice. Tip number 6 of how to make your home smell amazing is air your shoes when you get home. This is also a no-brainer, but yet not again a no-brainer. Yes, brainer. Here's what I mean. When you come into your home after a long day of work and everything, what we used to do, let me talk about us. What we used to do is you come in and then you remove your shoes at the door. We don't get into the house with shoes. We have house shoes for that. But basically, your shoes from outside, you come and you leave them at the entrance, and then you get into your house. Now, if you don't have an entrance, like you just walk into the house with your shoes and leave them there, inside the living room or inside the house, they just start emitting a smell. Now imagine the whole family, kids have come from school, they've left their shoes there. Parents have come from work, they've left. Like you have like an amalgamation of scents and smells that you have no idea what to do with. So what I highly recommend, and what we started to do, is the first thing people get in, take off your shoes, but take them to the backyard where it's airy. There's air floating. Look at my shoulders again. So there is air circulating, and then the shoes are going to be aired out. And if you can, clean your shoes. When you're cleaning your shoes, clean them also on the inside with a wet cloth. And if you can put some essential oil in that water and a little bit of detergent, wring out the cloth completely and wipe on the inside. It really makes a huge difference. And if you have those, those small, what do you call them? Those things that come with, I've forgotten what they're called. When you buy like shoes, basically, when you buy shoes, inside the shoe box, there's usually a small packet of crystals. Okay, they absorb bad air. If you have them, then you can put them inside your shoes when you come. When you finish cleaning them on the inside, on the outside, you put them and they continue absorbing all the bad smells. But make sure, of course, you keep those packets. What are they called? Guys, tell me in the comment section. I forget what they're called. But put them inside the shoes. Keep them away from children because kids can eat them. And then they'll just continue absorbing the bad smell from your shoes. I hope that makes sense. Tip number 7. Is that 7? No. Tip number 7 of how to keep your home smelling amazing is keep your bathroom and your toilets smelling fresh by cleaning them daily. I mean, this never used to be so obvious to me. Let me just speak about myself. But when I started doing it, it really just made such a huge difference. Let me tell you guys, when you just take those 5 to 10 minutes of just cleaning your bathroom after everyone has taken a shower, and the toilet, just scrub the bowl, do the walls, what in Fly Lady language we call the swish and swipe. Oh, I am telling you, that place will be smelling amazing. Amazing. And it only takes a few minutes. I mean, who knew? And your home can really smell great. But once you leave that toilet to spend a day or two without being cleaned, oh my gosh, it really doesn't smell that nice. Please try it and let me know. It really makes a huge difference. And it doesn't take a long time to clean a bathroom. I mean, it really does not. I've actually done a video on how to quickly clean your bathroom. It's so easy. As in, you just like put Vim in a toilet bowl and then you just scrub it, right? And then you wipe the toilet bowl, and then you're going to spray the walls, and then you're just going to wipe it nicely. It really makes such a big difference. Try it and let me know. Tip number 8 of how to make your home smell amazing is empty your trash can often, and mostly in the kitchen. The way sometimes you start cooking in the kitchen in the morning, and then you put trash there, and then people have snacks, and then you put more food scraps there, and then it's lunchtime, more food scraps as you're washing dishes. I'm telling you, by evening, there's a whole chemical reaction happening that is just nasty. It just emits such a nasty smell. So I highly recommend to empty that trash can that you have in your kitchen to your big bin that is outside the house. Empty it at least 3 times a day. Basically, what I did in our kitchen is I got a really tiny, like this, literally it's this size. I got a tiny trash can for our sink, and when we're washing dishes is where we put, and we empty, because it's so tiny, it gets full so often, and then we just have to keep taking the trash outside. And another reason why I removed the biggish one from our kitchen is the kids. We have 4 kids, the eldest is 6, so they would keep getting into it, and it was not really fun. So basically, try and empty the trash can, especially in your kitchen, as often as you can. Tip number 9, when you're still at the garbage situation, is wash your garbage can often. The trash can, the small one inside your house, and even the big one that is outside. Because sometimes you get so engrossed just emptying it, and then you line it again, bring it back into the house, and it just doesn't get that, that good TLC that it needs. So basically what I would say is wash it at least once a day with soapy water and give it a good scrubbing, and it's just going to avoid those nasty smells and keep your home smelling really, really nice. And if you're liking this content, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment below. Let us know how you clean, how you keep your home smelling fresh, and let us learn from each other. Tip number 10 of how to keep your home smelling amazing is wash the linen in your home often, basically and especially your curtains, because you know your curtains are all over your home. They're everywhere and sometimes they get forgotten. But if you just want to keep them fresh and keep your home smelling nice and fresh, wash them. And if you can, use a nice fabric softener or a nice essential oil and just hang them out, and they're going to smell so good. Especially here's a nice trick: if you can wash all of them at the same time and then put some nice fabric softener or essential oil in all of them, and then you hang them. So now the day you hang them, your whole home will just be smelling amazing, especially as the wind blows through them and then just spreads all that niceness and goodness into your house. Oh my gosh, it's going to smell so great. Do you have any more tricks and tips on how to make your home smell amazing? Let me know in the comment section below, because we are all about learning from each other. And if you have liked this video, I am sure you're going to like this one and this one. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button that will be just here, and also the notification bell so you don't miss any of all this goodness. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.